Yes, my good people, hope you're doing good. It's Super Andre, aka Travel with Papi, and I'm here doing a St. Lucia Carnival review. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I had an amazing time. Like it was, if I can go back in time, I would. I had a great time. So I'm gonna go over with the fetes that we've been to, the fetes that we jumped around and got crazy on, and all that, and all that. Then also we're gonna get into Carnival Day 1 and Day 2. So let's jump right into it. So July 13th to the 21st is the date that we did, Thursday to Thursday, 7 days. When we landed, we picked up our costumes and got right into the action. We were planning to go to Aurora, but by the time we picked up our costumes, ate, settled in, it was 10 o'clock and the flyer was advertised to finish around 11. So we said, you know what, let's go to another party. And there was another party that was going on, which was a concert, Teddy St. John's, Euphoria. It was a good vibe. Me personally, I'm not a fan of concerts. But other than that, they had, who was there? Maxi Priest was there, Destra, Kerwin, Kuya, which is a Denver artist. It was good. We left around 2-3 o'clock, and they were still bumping. They're bringing up more artists, but by the time that was happening, I was already tired. We had a long day, long flight, etc., etc. So we went home, rest up, and it was Friday. Now we weren't planning to do anything on Friday, believe it or not. We didn't have anything planned, but we did end up going to a party called Soca Fete, and let me tell you, that was a vibe. I wasn't expecting Soca Fete to be as good as it was. Big up DJ Buzz B, because when I came in the Fete, he was running some real Denry. Like, I'm a fan of Denry. I've been playing Denry since I heard it back in 2017, and I've been a fan ever since. I pumped Denry almost every day. So when I came in, he was playing like the old school, old tunes from St. Lucia. It was perfect. And then the other DJs came in, did their thing. Vibe was good. Everyone came looking beautiful, came in sexy. And then once it got dark, everyone just got, the attitude just changed. Everyone just got messy, and that's my kind of vibe. So Soca Fete, definitely a great event. If I do go back to St. Lucia Carnival and they have it, I will be going there. They also had food, St. Lucian food as well too. So it was more of a Lucian authentic experience. So a lot of Lucian music, and also a lot of Lucian bites. So definitely give that an 8 out of 10. Definitely a solid 8 out of 10. Saturday morning, let me tell you, Saturday morning, the best Fete, Juve / Fete that I've been to, hands down, and I've been around. Soaked. Let me tell you something about Soaked. Once we came in that party, it was pumping non-stop Denry from 7 a.m. till about 12 p.m. I think that's the time we left. And it was still pumping when we were leaving. From 7 a.m. to about 12, they were pumping non-stop Denry. They had like 5 minutes of dancehall, and then they switched it, which is beautiful for me, because I ain't trying to go hear dancehall at a carnival fete. That's not what I'm trying to hear. So they played dancehall for 5 minutes and then pumping Denry. It was, for me, hands down the best Fete I've been to. 10 out of 10. So if you are going to St. Lucia Carnival for 2023, make sure you have a ticket for Soaked. It's a wet Fete, Juve, they're throwing powder, paint, people jumping, swimming in mud. It was just, everyone was just here for a vibe. And Soaked seems like it's more of a local event. I've seen a lot of local Lucians there compared to, they have other events called Mess and Blocko, which is more, I feel, targeted to the tourists, the foreigners coming into St. Lucia. But I feel that Soaked is definitely the party that you want to go to, especially if you want to experience a real authentic Fete. Majority of the people in that Fete were Lucians, so that was amazing. So after Soaked, we got ready for the next Fete. Next, we went on a boat ride, Soca Raff. I had a great time with Soca Raff. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing is that, and it's not the promoter's fault, they had a storm before the event, and safety is everything. So they had to make sure that it was safe to take off. Originally the boat was supposed to take off around 3 o'clock. We didn't end up leaving till I think 6 till we docked, 6 o'clock. And like I said, it's not the promoter's fault. There was a storm previous to the event, but Raff Up, great. I have nothing to say about Raff Up. I had a great time. And the thing about Raff Up is they had 6 different boats, and not all the boats are big, so it's more intimate. You know me, and if you know me, and you know how I go on fetes, I'm ready to start the vibe. So once the music started pumping, it was just me and my brothers. Big up KO, Sani Baby, Ren Dog. And we just started the vibe like we always do. That's what we do. So Soca Raff Up, definitely give that a nice 8.5. The vibe was good. Ladies were looking beautiful, you know what I'm saying? The fellas came out looking hot, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Everybody looked good. You know, I mean, one thing about Caribbean people, we look good wherever we go. And the man them and the girls look good. That's how we do. We come out looking fresh. So yeah, Soca Raff up. Definitely an event I recommend going to. So after that, it was still pumping. This was a long day. This was a long day. So next one was Remedy. I was kind of late for Remedy, but I still made it. You know what I'm saying? I had the energy to make it. I ain't gonna lie to you, Remedy was a great vibe. A lot of people said they didn't like it. When I came in, the vibes were pumping, everyone was having a good time. So it's kind of a biased opinion, but I had a great time at Remedy. I didn't stay too long. Actually, wait, I did stay. I stayed until the music lock off, which was around 2:30, if I'm not mistaken. And then, yeah, but other than that, Remedy was a good vibe. Music was great. No complaints for Remedy. I give that a nice 7.5. And only because I'm giving 7.5 because I wasn't there that long. So, yeah. After that, Indulgence, the all-inclusive breakfast fete. Now, this event here, I've never seen so many people fight for tickets for an event until Indulgence hit. When them tickets came out in 2020, it was like World War III. And after going to Indulgence, I see why. Indulgence, spectacular. They had food stations, different types of foods. You can even get American food. They had jerk chicken, they had barbecue chicken, they had Lucian breakfast. It was endless food. You could literally leave there and eat as much food as you want, and you'll be good for the rest of the day. And like I said, it was a vibe. So the theme was African, and I came out stepping nice. I ain't gonna front. Everyone looked beautiful, you know. So everyone, you know, that's what I was saying. Everything about Caribbean people, when it's time to dress and step out, we look good. So everyone came out looking good. Everyone was looking beautiful. Music was nice. Vibes was nice. Open bar, all you can eat. You can't go wrong with that. And the music was nice. So we came out stepping. That started from 7 a.m. till about 1 p.m. And again, there was a storm that kind of delayed the promoters from setting up. Because usually Indulgence starts at 4 a.m. But because of the storm, like I said, it's not the promoter's fault, but because of the storm before, they had to move it to 7 a.m. start, which was perfect for me because I was able to get some sleep because I left Remedy at 2:30, expecting to go to beach Indulgence for 4. So that's a blessing from God. I got some rest, a little bit of rest, and we woke up next morning, well, to Indulgence. So I really see why people were fighting for these tickets. I see why a lot of friends are no longer friends for this event because tickets gone in like 20 seconds, if that. I was lucky to get a ticket, and also my cousin and KO and all them too. They were all lucky to get a ticket. So yeah, so that was Indulgence. After Indulgence, we got to rest. Then was Brazen. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. This is my opinion. I did not have a great time at Brazen, and there was a few reasons I would say so. One, I'm at St. Lucia Carnival. I'm not really trying to hear Savannah Grass. Now, don't get me wrong. When that song came out, I loved it. Savannah Grass, loved it. But the amount of times I heard that song play at Brazen for St. Lucian Carnival kind of upset me. I want to hear Lucian Carnival music. I want to hear Dennery. I want to hear Lucian Soca. That's my only complaint. And I felt like the DJs, big up the DJs, because DJing is not easy. Let's just throw that out there. DJing is not easy. But I felt like the DJs could have done their research and at least play and figure out Lucian music. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I love Soca from different islands, but if I'm in St. Lucia for Lucia Carnival, I think you should play Lucian music. It makes sense, right? Or am I bugging? Let me know if I'm bugging. It just makes sense that if I'm in St. Lucia, I should be hearing Lucian music. You know what I'm saying? They ran last to the grave. I came to St. Lucia loving that song, leaving Lucia, I hate that song now. It's not that I hate it, it's just overplayed. It's just overplayed. So that's what I'm saying. The DJs played very cliche. Other than that, no one was really dancing. I was told after I left, which was around midnight, after I left it got pumping, but I didn't see no proof, so I can't really say. But some people told me that after I left it got good. So if it did, let me know your opinion, but I didn't really have a great time at Brazen. So I left kind of early, which I wasn't really upset about because we had Carnival the Monday, Tuesday. So I'm gonna skip Carnival Monday, Tuesday for now and just do the Fetes, and then we're gonna get back into Carnival. So after that, Monday, Tuesday was Carnival, of course. And Wednesday we didn't have anything planned, but you know what I mean, we were hungry to jump on a fete again, so we decided to do Bend and Vice. So Bend is a catamaran cruise. It was very nice. I really liked it. Beachwear, of course. So it took us to one of the islands. I forgot the name of the beach. Sorry about that, but yeah, it took us to one of the beaches. They docked there. Everyone got to jump in the water. Everyone got to do what they wanted to do. Take pictures by the beach while the music was still pumping. It was a nice, great cool down event. I had a great time. I definitely give that about a 9.5. It was a great vibe. Everyone came out looking fresh. The DJs were on point. Big up Hollywood HP. He has my respect. Man, the man knows how to handle a party. I've been on a few other of his parties that he's DJing at, especially like Soca Fete. He knows how to handle the Lucian music. So big up to Hollywood HP. But yeah, Bend was a great event. I had a great time. They had food. You could bring your own bottle. That's another thing. Lucians, they love to that type of parties that bring your own bottle, and I love that for us because I love to bring my own bottle. So even that what's it called, Soca Raff, they were able to allow us to bring our own bottle. So as well, Bend, we were allowed to bring our own bottle. You know me, they call me Tequila Papi, so I brought me some tequila, and then we had some rum to chase that down with. So we were frost off the boat. I had a great time. Definitely would do it again if I could. After that, how it was supposed to work is that you were supposed to take off from Bend and go straight after that go to Vice. But Vice ended up starting late, so what they did is they docked us back around to where we were just supposed to meet, which is on Rodney Bay Marina. After that, we got some food, chilled out, and then ended up going to Vice. Vice was the ultimate last party for me. Vice was the Wednesday, which was July 20th. I had a great time at Vice too. It was a great cool down for me. The music was great, vibes was nice. Felt like there was a lot of Lucians at this party, which brought the vibes up. Definitely, the music was great. I had a great time, and that was just like the perfect way to cool down. So I'll definitely recommend you going to those events that I've listed. So let's recap again. Thursday was Your Favorite by Teddy San John. Friday was Soca Fete. Saturday was the day of the pump, which was Soaked. Like I said, best fete ever. Soaked. Then we got Soca Raff Up, Remedy. Sunday was Indulgence. Definitely recommend you hunting and fighting for those tickets. When they say they're gonna drop those tickets for Indulgence, make sure you're on that website the time they say. Don't say, oh, okay, I'll get it tomorrow. No. If you're going to St. Lucia Carnival, make sure you have Indulgence tickets. Okay, cool. So after Indulgence was Brazen, Carnival Monday, Tuesday, and then Ben and Vice. Now Carnival was a vibe, but let me get into it. I played with Xuvo the first day, obviously the second day too, but I played with Xuvo. First day Carnival, I'm a little bit critical. I'm gonna give that a 4.5. I was not really happy with the organization of Xuvo, because when it came to finding out where your section was, everyone was confused. I had a brethren of mine is like, yo, did you cross the stage? And I'm like, yeah, I crossed it. And he's like, yo, I crossed it like 4 times, because he just didn't know where our section was, and it got kind of messy. Other than that, but yeah, they definitely have to fix up. I'll give them Bly because it's been 2 years since you're at Carnival. I know it's it's been 2 years since you're at Carnival, so I'll give them that. But the only thing about Xuvo I didn't like is just the organization of the parade itself. But costume pickup was smooth. I was there for about 20 minutes. I even picked up a costume for my cousin, and that was smooth as well too. It was a 30-minute process. I didn't have to wait long, so it was just smooth, perfect. I'll give that 9 out of 10. The costume pickup was 9 out of 10. The only reason I give it a 9 is because they didn't have drinks. They didn't have drinks. I wanted to get there and have a drink, but they didn't have drinks. So other than that, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. But it was great. Now Carnival 2, day 2. I think they heard our complaints. I think the DJs heard our complaints, because even day 1 there was not really much Lucian music being played on day 1. So I think on day 2 they heard our complaints. And let me tell you something. My plan was to initially just get food from Xuvo drink as much as I can from the drink truck and jump with Just for Fun or Fusion. That was my original plan. I was not planning on jumping with Xuvo day 2 just because of the music that was playing on day 1. But I think the DJs heard our complaints, and let me tell you something. Those DJs went in. Denry, from when I got there around 11 a.m. till the end of the road, which was around 7 p.m. That's what the people wanted. You got to give the people what they want. You understand? So I had a great time on day 2. From when I got there on day 2, just the rhythms alone, they were playing just non-stop Denry rhythms with nobody singing or doing anything on just the rhythms alone. And that was like, okay, this is different. This definitely ain't day 1. So I was there drinking, and the music was not changing. They were not switching the Denry vibes, and that's what I wanted. So day 2, my personal experience, I give it a 10 out of 10. My brothers, K-Young, Sani Baby, Red Dog, they sing an 8. I don't know about them, but for me that was a 10. So day 2 for Carnival with Xuvo, 10 out of 10. I had an amazing time. So that was my review for St. Lucia Carnival. I know I'm a little bit late, but like I said, I got sick when I came back home. I was man down for 5 days. So I'm back to myself. But yes, if you're doing St. Lucia, definitely those fetes that I went to, I definitely recommend going. Next year, if I do go, I would probably switch it up. I'll probably do Just for Fun or Fusion, just to switch it up, because I already did Xuvo. I like to switch things up. So I'll maybe just jump with either one of those 2 bands. But other than that, the events, solid. And if there's any more new events next year, I might double and dabble and see what I can fit in, because the way we fete, let's fete for days. So yes, thank you again for listening. This is my St. Lucia Carnival review. If you need help with organizing, sorting out your carnival experience, please let me know. I'm more than willing to help. You can find me on Instagram at Travel with Papi, or you can text me directly 647-989-5595. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for listening. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace and love.